Okay, there's one more array type called jagged array. In our previous example, if there are students in the classroom like this, means having different number of students at each row. In the first row there will be 4 students, and then the second one will be 3 students, and again in the last bench there will be 5 or 6 students. So they are not same. Those arrays are called jagged array. So in here it's like this. I will add some values and remove some values. So this works same as the two-dimensional array. But if we are printing all values, now we don't know the exact size of these arrays. Sizes are different. So in that case, instead of having these numbers here, we have to specify the size of these arrays. So here, it have to be the size of this. So this length means there are 3 indexes. So the size of this array is what we put here. And instead of this tree, we have to say array of arrays j dot length. Sorry, not j, I. Array of arrays I dot length. This one will give the size of each array. Size of this array is 4, this is 2, and this is 3. So this one will give size of each array. And then here we print out all values. So now if we print this, we get all values. So that's how we work with jagged array. It's not so much different with two-dimensional array. Okay, so that is basically about arrays. Finally, we will see about for each loop that we left to discuss in our iteration video. Now, for each or enhanced for loop is used to iterate through elements in an array. So this loop is perfect for an array. So here, let's take a 1D array. Now to print these values, instead of using our normal for loop, I will use for each loop. In that loop, what we do is go for for int and declare a new int variable with a name, then colon, then the array name. Then print each value of I. Let me comment this. Alright, now what happens here is, from the array, we take one value like this. Then we assign the value to it. Then we print it out. And then we go to the next value. We get the value and we print it out. And then go to the next, and it keeps going like that until the end of the array. So even if we don't know the ending number, we can loop through each value. Now let's see how to use this loop in two-dimensional array. I will clear this. Now instead of this for loop, in this case, if we go like this, it will not work. It gives an error. That's because we are trying to take integer value from an array of arrays. So when we are trying to take a one value from this array, it is not an integer value, it is an array. So when we take out one element like previous one, it is not working because now we are not taking out one integer. So what we are taking out here is one array. So instead of this I here, we have to take it like an array. Now we take each array from the two-dimensional array. But that's not enough. So then what we have to do is, we have to use another for each loop, but this time we take only integer values. And we take that from I array. Now I is an array we create every time when we iterate through each one. So we take integer values from that array. And then we print out the value of k. Now to give a proper format, I will remove this line and I will put a space and give a new line here. Now if we print this, now we can get this jagged array. So what happened here is, in the first enhanced loop, we take an array, and from that array, by the next for each loop, we take each integer, and then we print it out, and it runs until the end of the array. Alright, so that is it about arrays and enhanced for loop. Okay, so that is all we are going to talk about in this video. So thank you for watching the video, and if you like this video, hit the like button and please consider subscribing us, and see you soon with our next video.